News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
All right, Eunette is standing by with today's court report.
In this week's court report, back in court on Friday, Annika Martin for her status check regarding diversion and evaluation. During that proceeding, that area defendant, who was arrested back in 2017 and charged with trespassing after being filmed and having that video posted on social media and featured on Cops, appeared in court while in custody. Then the court read the report and states that Martin qualifies for the substance abuse treatment. Martin's defense attorney, Jason Ernest, discussed a requirement of 90 days of treatment, then states that Martin is already accepted into a treatment program and has a bed available now. The court states supervision might be up to 1 year, and the defendant must complete the treatment program satisfactorily to not be sentenced. Then Martin was released that day to the inpatient treatment plan. Once treatment is complete, Martin must admit to drug court immediately. Then Martin will receive 3 years probation once treatment is complete with all the special terms and conditions. Then a total of $878 in restitution was discussed with parole and probation, noting that the Nevada revised statute states that the restitution must go to someone, noting the specific name of Martin's victim. Finally, the court notes that Martin has 213 days credit for time served and ordered her to 120 days of drug treatment. Martin faces the formal charges of possession of a controlled substance, unlawful use of a controlled substance, and order, attempt, or commission of unauthorized acts. George Allen Prentice, the local man arrested after admitting to police that he was inappropriately touching a female minor for the purpose of sexual conduct, has his arraignment hearing continued again, this time to November. Prentice had his arraignment in district court first scheduled in August, then on September 21st, on which date Prentice requested more time regarding a proposed guilty plea agreement. Then the defendant's arraignment was continued again to October 12th, but on that date, Prentice's defense attorney, Brent Percival, states that Prentice was not prepared to enter a guilty plea. So the court continued this matter to November 16th. Prentice is facing the charge of lewdness with a child under 14. The Pahrump man arrested after inquiring if NCSO Sergeant David Berukowitz would accept money to look the other way while the suspect grew marijuana in Amargosa Valley illegally, was scheduled in district court for a status check mental evaluation return. But Robert Samuel Behrens Jr. was not present in court for that proceeding because he was still at Stein Hospital. So Behrens' attorney, Brent Percival, requested a continuance of 60 days and agrees to notify the court if those matters can be cleared sooner. The court concurred and without objection continued the matters to December 3rd. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
Thanks so much, Eunette. Well, here is Angela Miles with your Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Ford is back to building midsize Ranger pickups. It's the first time since 2011. The Detroit News credits a meeting between the car company and the UAW. The new Ranger is bigger and priced a bit higher. The assembly plant in Michigan was given close to $1 billion upgrade. Trucks are considered among the most profitable vehicles for U.S. automakers. Netflix is burning through cash to create more original programming and to add to its subscriber base. The streaming company intends to raise $2 billion by offering bonds that will be issued in dollars and euros. Netflix will be carrying an estimated $10 billion in debt. And some sad news to pass along about the co-founder of Medtronic. Earl Bacon died over the weekend in his home in Hawaii. The world knows him best for creating the first wearable external pacemaker.
Thanks, Angela. And David Berukowitz gives us an update on the P-Dop Pumpkin Days that was held over this past weekend at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park.
We're here at Pumpkin Days. It's our final day. This year's been phenomenal. We sold out on pumpkins, which is a absolute record for us. After 9 years, we've never sold out of pumpkins. We have been nonstop since Friday. It's been phenomenal. Friday and Sunday are usually slow days, and there has been no slow day. So we're absolutely pleased with the turnout. The weather obviously has been gorgeous, and it's just been a great time. Turn it over. And the winner is Zachary. Zachary. With a phone number. Cool.
That might be our Zach.
All right, so the winner, Zachary, and of course we're so grateful for Barbara for making this amazing blanket, and we will get it to its new home.
You and your beautiful son Noah drew a ticket this afternoon for the quilt that Barbara Johnston made you. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so she last year at Pumpkin Days came across our Skills Club, which is our teenage club teaching them life skills. And she was so pleased with the group that she decided she was going to make a quilt this year. So she spent all year making this beautiful quilt, and we've been raffling off tickets, and today we drew the winner. His name was Zachary, and so we're going to make sure he gets his blanket, and it was just one of the awesome things that we have. Our sponsors, like her, truly make this event successful.
We had a petting zoo, a jalopy junction, hay rides, the hay maze, the hay pyramid, everything you ever wanted. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, we've had obviously all our normals. We've had our straw jump, the hay pyramid. Davis Amusement brought their jalopy junction down. We have our new train ride that debuted last year, the petting zoo, the pony rides. We have a couple of small little kids pyramids this year that we haven't had previously. We added 2 new slides thanks to 3D construction made out of culvert that have been a huge hit, and we definitely are looking to expand that next year. And of course we have the food that we have every year, our normal fall foods that have been a great hit, and of course the haunted house, which is here to scare the older kids.
Can't forget Adam Tibbetts there on the kettle corn, which I know that everybody's been enjoying all weekend long.
Yes, the kettle corn's a highlight. Tibbetts does a great job with it.
So how can people find out more about PDOP?
So they can go to our website, www.pdop.info, or they can call us 702-516-0847.
PDOP Pumpkin Day!
Hooray! All right, looks like it was lots of fun. And stay tuned to News 46. Much more local news is just ahead.